Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another Sims 4 speed build. We've got this house here. I wanted to do a smaller house in Oasis Springs because I never build in Oasis Springs, like ever. It's probably out of the 3 base game worlds, it's definitely the one that I build in the least. I just find New Crest is perfect if I'm just doing a random build because it's all empty and it's pretty basic, and same like Willow Creek is like a very basic area where a lot of style houses can fit into it, but I always kind of avoid Oasis Springs because then I have to do like the more deserty vibe. So what I ended up doing was choosing a lot in this area here that has all the green grass anyways, but still has the, I guess the desert in the background. So I kind of did a little bit of a mix. I kept with the same foliage of having the palm trees, and then I did some of the little cactus items just so that it still fit the area. But I feel like it was a little bit easier working in this kind of spot with all the grass than if it was like a fully desert place. And I know Oasis Springs has a lot of different styles of home in the world. They've got like the more Spanish style houses, and there's the more mid-century and the modern styles. So I just decided to just go for like a little bit of a modern style. I feel personally like it's my favorite style to build in The Sims at the moment. I feel like a lot of my builds tend to lean towards a more modern vibe, even if they're not a fully modern house. So this one is definitely leaning modern, and I wanted it to be just for like basically one sim. I didn't want this to be a family home because I've done a lot of those recently with the newer expansion pack. So I wanted to just do a basic one sim home so that you can download it from your gallery to play with. I don't know, maybe your hardworking sim, maybe they plan on expanding to a family later on, but this is definitely perfect for a single sim or even like a couple. The house itself is kind of like a weird layout on the second floor. I kind of didn't realize at the time when I first started doing the interior on the bottom floor that I hadn't planned out a spot for the bathroom. So the bathroom is on the second floor, but because it was such a small space, it was really awkward to like organize the bathroom spot. I ended up cutting out the footage of me planning out the layout for the bathroom. It would have been later on in the video anyways, because by the time I got to the second floor I realized, there's no bathroom and I'm not really sure where to put it. So it's a really tiny bathroom upstairs. It's a 2x2, so it's 4 squares big, and yeah, I don't know, it was just kind of like kind of small, and so I struggled with the layout of it a little bit. I ended up going for the snowy escape shower in that bathroom though, because that way your sim can walk around rather than if it was like one of those stall corner baths, then your sim wouldn't be able to walk around the toilet or the sink to get to the shower. So it was just, okay, I'll use the snowy escape one. I could have done the Discover University one as well, but I ended up choosing the other one instead and just like threw it on the wall, and I was like, okay, we'll do this. So the bathroom is definitely a more awkward shape. My personal favorite part of this house that I made was the kitchen, so definitely stay tuned for the kitchen because I love what I did. It's a really small kitchen, but the decorating clutter that I did above the countertops I think is so freaking cute. And I also think it really matches with just general vibes of what's popular right now in design for homes. Like on Pinterest, I've seen a lot of open shelving. And so while I didn't do open shelving in the kitchen, I did have a shelf underneath the cabinets that was an open shelf. So I feel like it kind of caters to that popularity. Even though I find personally that I wouldn't want a like what's the word, open shelving in my own kitchen. I just feel like it looks would end up looking messy, whereas like on Pinterest I'm like, wow, this all looks so good. But I feel like if I were to do it, it would just be like, wow, that is such a mess. And then as for the outside, like I said, I mixed in some of these cactus type desert plants that come with the base game, because that's the ones that would have gone with Oasis Springs. And then I did not hold back on the packs for this one. I just recently did a limited pack build with the new expansions, so I decided to just do my own little thing, try to fit the vibe the best I could. And the layout for the main floor, we've got, as you walk in, you come in directly to the dining space. It is a very small house. Like obviously you can get smaller in The Sims, like tiny homes and whatnot, but this is still a really small house. Like there's the nook here for the kitchen, and then right as you walk in the door, you're immediately into the dining room, and then the living room is at the back of the house. I kind of fully did struggle with the layout of everything with this, because I don't know, the separation of it, trying to fit the couches in where it didn't block off the flow of like your Sims being able to like walk. So I don't know, there was like a little bit of finagling around to make everything fit properly so that your Sims could easily walk around. But yeah, I had a little bit of a mix of modern vibes, and with the tiles I used I think that's from high school years, those tiles. I just think they were really cool as like a little bit of a backsplash, so that right above the stove and the counter you get the like arches, and then above the shelf you get the square subway tile type vibe. And the shelf, like I said, is my favorite part of the kitchen. I just think it's so cluttered. Like we got so many more clutter items recently in the game, and not only that, but I also ended up getting like Dine Out more recently just for myself, and so that came with a few more kitchen decor ideas. So it was just a lot of fun for me to do this, like putting the mugs there, the plates, even the base game cookie jar, like I felt like I had enough clutter items to do an open shelf, which at one point in time, like when we first got Snowy Escape, we ended up getting some stuff like the plates, for example, from Snowy Escape, but those cabinets with the open shelving, I don't really know how to decorate them to make them look full and like normal. So I feel like we're starting to get better clutter items, which I so appreciate. So yeah, I don't know how you guys are feeling about the clutter items. Let me know in the comments down below. And before we go further into the video, if you are liking the Sims builds, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would really appreciate it. And then you can see my next builds that I come out with in the future. But yeah, back to the build. So that was the dining room there, just basic dining room. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't too big and grand because it is like literally right at the entrance of the home. So it's just a basic table, chairs, very modern, more like, I feel like some of the pieces I used in this build are a little bit more like modern versions of older styles. Is that a mid-century modern maybe? I'm not sure, but so I did a lot of that sort of style in this house, and I really personally like it, and I feel like that is like the style I gravitate towards. I find that when I use a lot of the more traditional items, the house just looks so dark and dingy, so that's why I really lean towards modern style homes in The Sims, because I don't want it to be super dark and like blah. But like I said, more clutter in here, so I put some like pictures on the wall, little storage things to make it feel a little more full, because I couldn't really fit another chair in the corner next to the couch that I had put there, so I just did one couch and did the two blue chairs. I realized too that because this was a one bedroom, and it's not even a full bedroom because it's not closed off, it's more so like a loft, I suppose, upstairs, because there's not a door to close the room off when you go up the stairs. like I realized I'm like, I don't need like 4 couches in this house, you know, just 1 couch and the 2 chairs. That's plenty for a sim to have company over and for there to be enough seating. So this is definitely like, maybe your sim has no intention on getting married, having kids, whatever it is, that like maybe this is just like they want to have their house and this is how they want it for just themselves. And I did put a little bit of like workout gear around the house as well, so I felt like I could still give the sim who would live here a little bit of like a personality and hobbies. So I put those workout gear stuff just under the stairs so that I feel like maybe the sim wants to have their stuff like put away, but easy access still close to the front door as they like maybe go out to the gym. Upstairs on the balcony, I end up putting like a massage chair because I was like, it's kind of a cute chair, to be honest, so I used that chair. And then next to it, I put the little meditation stool. So I just kind of figured that the sim is really into maybe fitness, wellness, all that kind of stuff. I did also put like that chess table out front just as like a little activity. I feel like my default is always, okay, put a easel down, easel. And so I was like, okay, let's mix it up and we'll do, instead of an easel, we'll do the chess table. So I just kind of mixed it up a little bit. And upstairs, so this is the bedroom. Like I said, it's not closed off as you walk up, you're immediately in the bedroom. Just to have the double bed and space to decorate, I just figured, okay, we'll do the small tiny little bathroom and the open bedroom just so that I can feel like I can actually decorate it, give it a little personality. So on the tables, like I just put a little plant, a little like Kleenex box and like hand lotions, and on the other table just some mugs. Like if this sim is living alone, maybe they brought their laptop up into bed and they were like watching TV and they just had some mugs piling up in the corner or something. Like I feel like it just added a little bit of realism to the bedroom area. Like, ugh, I don't want to carry my mugs downstairs, gosh. We got the little bookcase as well so your sims can read. The dresser with just a little bit of clutter on top with more books, like makeup brushes, little stand for like jewelry, the candle, another little just basket of like lotions, and just a little bit of trinkets. Just to clutter it up a little bit. And I personally really like this bedroom. I think it's super cute. So I definitely see this home as being for like maybe a successful young adult out in the workforce, and this is what they come home to. So this is definitely how I see the home. I did play test the bathroom, so in the footage it's slightly different than what it is on the gallery. So I actually did play test this. I don't always do that because I don't always have time to, but I did this time. So the bathroom is functional. You can get up into it and use all the different things. You can already see me trying to decide what items I'm putting in this bathroom because I was originally like, okay, I'll use the stall bathroom, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's really not gonna work if I want a sim to be able to walk and use all the appliances. Yeah, I guess they're appliances. So that's when I went with that snowy escape one. But even then, I'm still like struggling with the layout and where I put the door, and oh good lord, it's so much easier when it's a 2x3 bathroom, because I feel like that is the minimum size to have a comfortable sized bathroom. You can easily, I've seen people do the 1x3 bathrooms plenty of times, even I've done it, but like to have a cute like functional looking bathroom, you know what I mean? And then this is the balcony, and then after that we go and do the backyard just with like a little seating spot, barbecue, and it's a really like small backyard space, so there's not that much going on out there. I did put a outside outdoor bin as well. I always remember to put that there, but there's just a bench, some trees, seating area, and barbecue. Nothing fancy, just enough for your sim to have some people over and have something going on in the backyard so that they can cook food, maybe bring it inside to eat, or whatever else. You can also adjust it too. But that is this build, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember, hit that subscribe button and like, comment down below, let me know what you think or what you want to see more from this channel, and I will see you in some future videos. But I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.